Colt is the information delivery platform, and it's grown significantly to now being a company that is servicing 35,000 customers across 22 countries into 39 major European cities. In order to serve our customers to the high level of standards that we strive, we need to provide our employees with the right process collateral in a very consumable and user-friendly way.
For Nimbus, the problems were of updating it and storing it in different locations.
There was a lot of good work going on around how we wanted to do process at Colt, but we wanted to find something that would really bring process to life for the people that do the real work, the end users. And when we saw Nimbus, we felt with its very friendly user interface, the visual imagery, that was the tool that would really help us.
When we talk about customer satisfaction, we are tracking mainly the internal customer satisfaction on a scale from 1 to 5. Before starting the whole Nimbus project, we were at 3.1 out of 5 scale, and then at the end of last year we have increased with 1 point to 4.1 out of 5.
We have simple questions to ask ourselves.
What is the job that they do in terms of defining the activities? How can they go and find out for themselves what they should be doing? How can they find out for themselves how they should be doing it? How can they find out for themselves how they're performing?
Before I had to review all of the processes thanks to documents, Word documents or Visio, and it was not very user-friendly. And since Nimbus, I've been able to just enter this interface, which is all centralized in one tool.
With Nimbus, you've got simple steps to follow, yes or no.
We will find the answer in Nimbus, in the processes, in the how-do guides, and we can easily make amendments, capture feedback from the end user, and maintain the how-to guides to improve the process.
We've currently got about 3,000 users set up in the system, out of a total of about 5,000 people in Colt, and we've got about 60 authors active creating content in Nimbus.
It's very easy for me to sit down with the new people and then ask them questions about how it works their job, how it works their tasks, and then directly from the conversation I can put it into Nimbus.
When you have more than 100 processes, just like we do, obviously you cannot remember everything. So it's really useful, and you have every single step. For example, changing a billing address. You know that you've got to first go into one tool. You've got to request to your customer if he needs, let's say, an invoice to be re-edited, and then you know which step to follow.
They feel the ownership on their own processes as well, and two, they feel accountable on what they do.
Because of the nature of Nimbus, the diagrams are more simple, the methodology is much simpler and more easily understood than BPMN, which confused end users. With Nimbus Analytics, we can understand overall usage of the repository, how successful it has been, specifically what content has good uptake, what content doesn't have good uptake, and rework perhaps the things that don't. Also, in the long term, import performance data, and we can enable managers and teams themselves to do continuous improvement on their own through an understanding of usage of content and a correlation of that against performance.
We're pushing against an open door here now. People see something that really helps them do their job.
And now with Nimbus, what we have is a single repository which all authors and end users in Colt are using as a single source of the truth.
So we've worked in a very collaborative way with Nimbus as a company, and what I want to do now is use maybe some of the Nimbus analytical capabilities in the Spotfire tool, so we can start looking at how performance is married up with following good process. We're going to look again more at how we use storyboards and how we use landing pages and the keyword search, using it to build in measurements and analytics around the process performance, all the time focusing on the end user, because we want to make this as good and easy an experience for people to find the answers to the questions they need to use. So one of the things that really excites me in the upcoming couple of years is how Nimbus will play a key role in building the Colt of tomorrow today.
This is more than just work instruction, this is a go-to resource for the people.
So we've defined how we use Nimbus at Colt in Nimbus.
even being an experience agent, I use it on a daily basis.
For me, the real big thing about Nimbus is that we've got authors doing the right thing for the right reason.
It's great because it doesn't look like process. It's not for the process fanatics, it's for the people that really do the work in the company.
And that's what transforms into customer satisfaction at the end of the day.
That doesn't happen by luck. That happens because we have got process that is well defined, that is clearly understood by our employees, such that they're in a position to be able to provide that service consistently, right first time, every time. Colt is striving to deliver our customers a consistent, high quality experience.